Hello guys and welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Today's gonna be awesome because we got Tank Life Leech taking on War Factory with Dr. Kavan Crystal Critters. I don't know why I'm gonna bring that, but we have a modified take strategy. Since they're gonna be healing themselves, we're only gonna bring one Botomedics and Dr. Kavan to kind of fill the gap, and our tanks will be doing massive amounts of damage, so it's gonna be pretty dope. And we kinda oh man, there's a lot of grapplers in this base that we will have to worry about, so let's just throw down our troops and kind of see what happens. Oh, that's artillery. There goes attack number one. Okay, so we're still gonna throw down what we can and try and get some, but like, that was tragic because I had artillery selected and I was trying to place down my tanks. So we're off to a good start, nothing too bad. So as they do kind of do that, we are going to throw down the rest of our troops. We just need a few more energy as we do get into this, and we kind of might want to shock that doom cannon as soon as it does kind of turn, because that could turn a little deadly and then we'll kind of make a path. But we wasted so much energy on those artilleries. I'm actually really mad. That is actually very disappointing, and nothing too bad. Nothing we can't recover from, but we might have to use an extra attack. So our damage toward those grapplers are going to be a little bit delayed since that unfortunate flub by me. I pulled a Christian, let's say that. Even though I'm not as good at the game, I pulled a Christian. Hopefully you guys can get on that trend, because it makes it seem like he's the worst player, even though I probably am. Even though I beat him in... Oh, did I beat him in the last challenge? No, I don't think I beat him in the last challenge, but the challenge before that I did beat him, so I was the superior War Factory player, because we did all Grenadiers versus it. But I guess for the first attack, getting about 30, whatever you call these, what are those called? Just points? Meets like a lot of the stages, so that's actually pretty good. I will say. My own horn on this, but anyway, looking pretty solid right now. Trying to decide what I all have to take out. I think I can just keep those grapplers shocked and work my way up. I won't have to take out that doom cannon, and then within the next couple attacks we'll be able to take it out. So we got 31 this attack. We're gonna retreat because we can't really get more and it doesn't really matter, but we just don't want to lose a couple more troops to the grappler because we have a finite amount of gold that we will. So we got a critical fuse and a field capacitor, so that's pretty good for attack one, I will say. But anyway, let's go up here with a flare. Hopefully the grapplers do not hook on right away. Ooh, okay, we barely got that shock off, so that's pretty nice. Then we got the flare going, so hopefully the tank life leech will be enough. We'll just have to keep reinforcing that shock, which will not be a big deal because of how much energy we have and how fast they will probably get there. So we'll kind of do a redirect flare to here with a shock. I guess the grappler doesn't really matter anymore because they are, I don't know. We kind of, ooh, do we want to shock again? I think we do because of the boom cannons. We can't get them any more close. So there we go. So far so good. I haven't lost a single troop. We're going to pop crystal critters because we're bored and kind of waste energy. I think Dr. Kavan's doing a great job because every time he heals it reduces damage by like 10% or whatever it was, the passive. But we got the boom cannon finally hooking on, so we have to be careful here as we have not lost a troop yet, but we might soon. Looks like one of the tanks is getting a little bit low, and Dr. Kavan's on his side, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. Look at that. Every hit, he gets so much health, so this is actually going very smoothly compared to the first attack, so I'm quite happy. And kind of trying to figure out how I want to do this because, I think we're taking the right path. I mean, I kind of want to flare up and to the left as soon as they do aim for those boom cannons, which will be what I do. So we're going to throw a box of critters, kind of distract a little bit, not too much. We have lost 3 tanks. Not bad at all, I would say. But the grappler is finally kind of getting in range, and that could be a problem as they will slowly take my tanks one by one. There goes one. Then the other grappler will hook on. Maybe not. But I would say this is going pretty well. Next attack, I'll just have to keep that shocked. Trying to think. What should I barrage? I think I want to disable this Doom Cannon, or at least weaken it for the next couple attacks. But I'm fine losing gold. I mean, we'll probably lose a lot on the retreat anyway. And we got over 3 million, which I could convert, but I'll get that back eventually. So, how's that Doom Cannon doing? Half health. We lost Dr. Kavan, not too big of a deal. But as our troops do kind of, whatchamacallit, they kind of, oh, we got threshold 6, so that's pretty good. What is there, 1 or 2 more? Is there 7? I think there's only 7, so, and you have to get all the buildings. So I actually could go up from the bottom side, but I don't think I will. But it would be a little bit easier to get to those grapplers, but I think I can just keep them shocked for the time being. And looking pretty good. We can throw 1 more artillery onto that Doom Cannon, weaken it majorly, and then we can just focus on the other. So I would say this attack made up for the last attack on how we did. Because first attack, it was definitely my fault. We got 2 field capacitors, which is nice, because I run low on those. The only thing I don't need critically bad right now are power rods. Otherwise, I'm like golden. Or, I mean, I'm pretty good with those. Otherwise, not golden at all. It means I'm running low. So doing these daily events like Dr. T and War Factory really helps me out. And look at that. Dr. Kavan healing the tanks, making sure they are very disciplined, well disciplined and such. And we'll kind of do a pocket flare into here because that's kind of the sweet spot. Although those boom cannons might be in range, but those grapplers will be turning soon, so we will throw that shock, and we don't have to worry about that Doom Cannon we took out for obvious reasons. So looking pretty good. We're going to pop Crystal Critters as an extra backup to our troops, kind of extra healing. Oh shoot, we kind of let the grapplers free there for a second. Not ideal. But anyway, what are we going to do? We're going to throw a couple boxes of critters onto the field and gather our energy as we do kind of work our way down to the grapplers. There we go, shock them again. Looking pretty alright this attack. Although, are we? I just gave myself a lot of self-doubt with this. So we need a couple more energy. We need 1 more building so we can shock the grapplers again, because those grapplers are getting pretty feisty with my troops. But it looks like we have a nice little nook worked out for us to pound on that quarters. But I kind of want to flare onto one of the grapplers and hopefully take out the other. Although the Doom Cannon will be in range, we got to take it out sooner or later. Our next attack might be the magical attack that we have to have that happen. If you guys understood what I just said, that'd be impressive because it didn't really make sense. Okay. Trying to think. It would be a... Ooh. Trying to think here. No, that wouldn't be worth it. Okay, so 2 attacks are left. If I get a has disconnected from the client, that would be a very disappointing response. I think I can take out that boom cannon in 2. So there we go. Tank slowly wandering. Captain Everspark might have been better for this. But I kind of felt bad for Dr. Kavan because he doesn't get much loving by the CosmicDuo family, although I do really like him. But anyway, nevertheless, we're gonna do we'll do a drop flare right here. I'm just trying to avoid that radius of the Doom Cannon, and then we're gonna throw a box of critters and kind of see where the grappler does turn. So I guess once we go there, we'll get a little bit of a distraction. There we go. Get that shock down. And now we should be good to kind of do a direct flare right here. And then we can just keep those buildings shocked for the remainder of the attack. There we go. Latching on. Although our medics are getting kind of low. We just gotta watch out for those Doom Cannons now. We can probably just do a bunch of artillery to weaken them majorly, and now they stand no chance. We're gonna pop Crystal Critters. We do have 1 more attack, remember, so no pressure. The goal is to just take it out and reach the last threshold. But anyway, we're going to do a flare back, and then we should be pounding on the War Factory quarters. So this is actually going really nice, I will say. They're kind of getting weak by that shock blaster. So we might need to use the last attack, which will not be too big of a deal, but like, come on. That way I'll have energy. Just remember, my first attack was not that great because I kind of messed up, so I'm trying to think. Is that good? We got our medics still alive, 3 of our medics. Oh my gosh, we almost took that out this attack. So we'll definitely be able to take it out next attack unless something major happens. And if something major happens, then I'll just blame Boom Beach. Like, major as in client has disconnected from server. But we got 1 left. So it'll absorb 1 boom cannon hit, then probably die. But look at how much health it gets. It's out of range. This is the dream. I think we might be able to take it out in a minute because it doesn't do too much damage. We'll see per hit. Yeah, I think we will be able to take it out. Because that was barely out of range. It's in the sweet spot because the lasertrons don't do damage at all to it, essentially. So it's, yeah, it gains more health than it loses. But anyway, we're going to be taking it out here. And we got 1 medic helping out the dream team. Good thing that tank has life leech, though. That really saved me, Boom Beach, so thank you. But 2 more hits, I think we'll take it out. 1, maybe 3. 2, maybe 4. 3. Yeah, this one will take it out. So we'll zoom out for it. Oh, 5. There we go. And we'll smoke him out. But there we go. War Factory is taken out in a perfect 4 attacks. I wouldn't say perfect. I don't think I would have been able to take it out in 3 if I did not fail that. But we got 3 field capacitors, so we are happy because that is something we are pretty dry on. And now we kind of want to go for critical fuses and complex gears because we got 40 of those. But we have a pretty even amount of the rest of the 2, and we have a sky shield in the making for this shield damage amplifier that does expire in a couple days. Although I would rather have the damage amplifier. But thank you, tanks, for your service today. Much appreciated. We were able to really help out our base. And if you guys did enjoy them, if you appreciate tanks, drop that like button. Leave a comment down below on something you guys do want to see in a future Boom Beach video. My next video will probably be recorded back at school. So that's pretty cool. Last one recording for the break. Although Christian's already back, so it's whatever. Can we convert before we go? We can. We'll convert 3. There we go. We're up to 1100 and we'll work that up because Mega Crab is coming soon. But anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.